Hey, welcome back to the channel. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. I just saw this like right after it popped, just lucky coincidentally, and I wanted to get to you as soon as possible because I know people are so curious about this and how long all of this is going to last and whether it's sustainable. And I am, of course, talking about WNBA ratings, TV, attendance, and all that. So, the Fever Liberty game this past Saturday, Caitlin Clark against the best team in the league averaged 1.87 million viewers on CBS, which is up 215% from the same window last year. WNBA games on CBS alone, across CBS, are up 132%, averaging 1.37 million viewers. I believe until this year there hadn't been a 1 million viewer game in like 15 or 16 years. I found an article too that this just popped. You can see 4 minutes ago, and I'm looking at this. Clark's Fever continued to drive ratings, ad revenue for WNBA. So let's take a look at this. As it said, 1.87 million viewers. That's the fifth largest WNBA audience in the past 23 years. And here is the kicker: each of the top five have come this season and involved Clark and the Fever. Yes, think about that. All five of the top largest WNBA audiences on CBS have come this season involving Clark and the Indiana Fever. Indiana's win peaked at 2.65 million viewers, and it was the 11th WNBA game this season with a seven-figure audience, the most in any season since 2002. Obviously, that's going to get passed. I thought it was the 12th. I thought, now this says, right, okay, so I was right, since 2008, which I think I said before, and then I wasn't sure. But yeah, the WNBA entered the season having gone nearly 16 years without a single seven-figure audience, and they've done it 11 times 11 times this year alone already. Now, I thought it was 12. I could be mistaken. I'd have to go back and look at my previous video because it says here Clark and the Fever have played in 10 of the 11 games with a million plus viewers this season. And they led into, I always said I couldn't remember if it was before or after. They led into the one exception. So that Sparks Aces game was after a Fever game. Otherwise, Clark and the Fever have played in 10 of the 11 games with a million viewers. I thought it was 10 of 11 last time, and now it's 11 of 12, but I could be just misremembering that. Either way, absolutely huge again. Again, this averaged 1.87, peaked at 2.65, and there had not been a seven-figure audience in nearly 16 years. That's insane. And of course, no surprise, ad revenue. Ad revenue is up. WNBA regular season games generated an estimated 12.4 million in television ad revenue through the end of June, which is up 36% from the same point last year, nearly doubling the same point in 2022. Now, of course, it says its ad revenues relatively modest compared to the rise in advertising impressions, 2.2 billion through June, up 57%. Well, the economy is not doing all that great, so I'm guessing maybe they're not wanting to pay as they can't charge as much for ads for the same viewers would be my guess. Obviously, ad revenue, like if you want to look at it in terms of per thousand viewers or whatever it is, it's down. Revenues up 36%, impressions up 57%. So obviously the what people are companies are willing to pay is down. What's crazy is up 57% from the same point last year, up nearly 700% from just 278 million in 2022. Wow, that is crazy. And here's another crazy one for you. Fever games account for just over a third of the ad revenue and nearly half of the impressions. And yet they've played in just 9% of the total number of national games thus far this year, 17 of 53. Think about that. They're one of 12 teams. They've played in 9%. of the national games, but they're 33 and a third percent of the ad revenue and nearly half of the ad impressions. That is absolutely crazy. And then it says EDO estimates that advertisements during Fever games generate more than double the level of engagement of those during other games, which the company measures by tracking behavior such as visits to advertisers' websites and searches related to their products. That is absolutely insane. That is mind blowing. And by the way, what's funny is you look at the ratings on like CBS and ESPN and stuff, and you think, okay, well, IN averaged 516,000 for regional action, preceded by Dreams Wings at 414. But those are the two most watched games this season that did not involve or come after a Fever game, and those are still big numbers for Ion. So the Caitlin Clark effect is everywhere. It is even spilling over. So, fingers crossed and how on the WNBA starts changing things up in terms of how they're handling this. Maybe the media gets on board as well, helps out a little bit in terms of what they are talking about and what's going on. But I wanted to get that out to you in terms of the ratings. It's another huge win for Caitlin Clark, the Fever, and the WNBA. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below about the ratings. Hey, if anyone can double check, I looked briefly but couldn't find it. I thought it was now 11 of 12 and not 10 of 11, but I could be wrong on that. So let me know about that in the comments below as well. Thanks so much for checking out this video. Please do like and subscribe. It really does help out a lot. It really, really does. And I appreciate all of it. And I will talk to you later.